Dr. Gillam and wanted to share some of the experience that we have endured at the prison. I started out working as a correctional officer in Greene County in 1990. And my background is building nuclear submarines, but I moved back to the country, and this job was the job that was available at the time. So I was a little reluctant about law enforcement because I'm from Mississippi with the history of law enforcement in Mississippi. I was really, reluctant about being a police. But after going to the academy in Parchman and becoming an officer, and saw that the inmates that was there, they really needed the help of a man in their life. A lot of them, most of the inmates was a lot of black males, as a lot of y'all know. And so when I got there, I was 50 when I got there. So naturally, I was a father figure to most of the inmates. And being a father with 3 sons, it was just natural for me to use my father and skills on the inmates. So they got attracted to me. And but the administration didn't like that. I used to try to encourage them to let the time serve them instead of them serve the time, and make good use of it. Go get them a GED and try to get them a marketable skills. And so naturally, I got to be sort of a little icon with the inmates. They would cling to me, and that didn't go too well with the administration. They started spreading all kind of rumors that I was bringing in drugs and all this and doing all kind of things. And so one day, sure enough, they did plant 2 ounces of marijuana in my office. But it was God's will. I found the dope before they found it in my presence. And then when I found the 2 ounces of marijuana, I requested an investigation by the FBI. And while they was doing the investigation, I was under the impression that it was a viral investigation going on. They was plotting for another inmate to set me up again. But this inmate came to me one day and told me, he said, Mr. Mosely, I knew it was something on his mind. He said, they promised to let me out of prison if I planted dope in your office. I said, who? And some of the people he started telling me just blew my mind because they were people that I worked with every day. And what I did, I got a tape recorder and put it on the inmate. And sure enough, we talked to one of these individuals, and that's what they was doing. They was offering him that they was going to let him out of prison, and he planted dope in my office, and then he was going to be wired and let them know when they planted the dope. And it was, just God's will. This guy couldn't do it. God got in this guy's heart, and he just couldn't set me up. And man, this was a very traumatic experience for me. I wound up quitting the prison, and thought I was getting an investigation, and they did one good job of covering up the whole thing. And so it created a lot of financial hardship for me and my family because they blackballed me from jobs. Everywhere I ever applied for a job, I was getting blackballed. And my friend here, Jimmy Fancha, he became the warden at Marion Walsall Correctional Facility. And we're very close friends, and he offered me a job over there, and I was still, I was apprehensive about going and working back in correction after the experience that I had. And so I went and worked with him. We had to get the prison accredited, so we got all accreditation and everything done, and the same thing happened over there. And all this was done by the Department of Corrections. It was like a revenge thing. They came after us over there. They started getting inmates and started making all kind of bogus allegations against us. And they did the Attorney General office did almost a year investigation. They couldn't find any criminal or ethical, but they fired us and we didn't get our job back. And these are just some of the things that what happened to you in prison when you're trying to do good. If I had went down there being an abusive officer, beat up on guys, I would have went up the corporate ladder. But I got kids and grandchildren, and I know just because your kids go to prison don't mean you stop loving them. And so it was really some experience for me because how they covered it up. You know? The FBI covered it up, the Attorney General Office covered it up, and federal judges covered it up. It's just a systematic cover-up. And one of the things that really blew my mind was the fact that what this does to an inmate. You're the police and you're teaching them how to be bigger criminals. And it's sad. You know, there's just a lot of things that in the prison that's really sad for the young men, especially for people like me and Jimmy Fancha here. Jimmy Fancha was the warden of the prison. He had introduced a lot of good programs in the prison. He started a GED program. He started a vocation, and he was really concerned about the inmates. And for political reasons, they targeted him. And but I don't know. It was just such a. It blew my mind because I thought when they taught you in the academy, they told you you're supposed to help the inmates with the rehabilitation process. And it was a slap in the face with what happened to me. And presently, we are trying to get some justice and to get it exposed with some of the things that happened. So I was told that we had like 5 minutes. And I'm going to give Mr. Fancha a chance to speak briefly. Thank you.
I never known him to talk so short. Like I said, I'm Jimmy Fancha. I entered law enforcement in the early 70s. I worked undercover as a narcotics agent. Left that, went into the corporate world, went back into law enforcement in, I think it was 1982 at Starksville, Mississippi. Inmates pick cotton back in, working vegetables. Not a nice place. I put 2 tours in Vietnam, and I fed more mosquitoes at Parchment than I did at Vietnam. The system is full of holes. I'm not going to go through the whole thing and all of that. One thing is by the grace of God go out. Whether you committed the act or thought of the act, everybody's committed a felony to some degree. Just because a person's locked up doesn't mean he's less human being. The things I've seen at Parchment and different prisons, when I had the opportunity to become a warden at a regional, I brought it from the ground up when it was being built. I incorporated several things that would enhance the living quality for the inmates. I didn't skimp on the food, or as the inmates say, shake the spoon. Treat a man fair, feed him good, treat him human. Don't treat him wrong. If he gets out in the water now, you got to run him back on the bank. That's going to happen in a prison. I don't care how nice you are to people. Some people are going to take kindness for weakness. Okay. Long story made short, the prison that I was working at, we run our own canteen, our own food. Excuse me. Canteen. I'm gonna briefly highlight it. I can't get into the details. Each prison has a canteen. The profits derived from those canteens go into a general fund. It's called the Inmate Welfare Fund. The money is drawn out of there to buy equipment, recreational,